Awaken, explorers, to your oneness with Christ, where knowing Him is personal, hearing Him is natural, and responding to Him is life. Let's explore together. To go deeper, join me at patreon.com/awakenexplorers. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. So we are going to continue within our scriptures today. So let us begin by shifting into union. Just 1 second here. There we go. All right, let's begin. Let's just begin to just acknowledge God's presence here with us now. So I thank you, Yahweh. I thank you for your presence that is here with me always. I am never alone. You are always with me. Have your way in me, through me, and with me. Wow. Say that part with me again. Yahweh, have your way in me, through me, and with me today. Wow. Whoa. I trust you. I love you. And I thank you for the privilege and the honor to partner with you. I thank you for choosing me to be your temple, your dwelling place. I thank you for your kingdom established within me. Wow. Yeah. Say this with me. Yahweh, take your seat. Sit upon the throne of my heart. Sit upon the throne of my body, of my soul, of my spirit. Take your seat, Yahweh, because it belongs to you. Wow. Whoa. And as you take your seat within me, Yahweh, so I take my seat within you, Yahweh, and I settle in and I settle down into our oneness. I settle my thoughts, my emotions, my words, my situations. Wow. My trust, my decisions, my day, my time, this moment. I settle them down and in to you. As you think, I think. As you move, I move. Wow. Whoa. as you speak, I speak. Ooh, how you do things is the way I do things. We are one. Ooh, say that again. We are one. Ooh. Ooh. And it is from the seated place within that I engage you today, Yahweh. Wow. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. So good. All right, let's continue on this series of becoming childlike. So again, we are in Matthew 7, verses 7 through 8, and Luke 11, 9 through 10. So this part that we're focusing on today is seeking and finding. Ooh, so hide and seek with the Lord. So Matthew 7 in the Passion says, ask and the gift is yours. Seek and you'll discover. Knock and the door will be open for you. For every persistent one will get what he asks for. And every persistent seeker will discover what he longs for. And everyone who knocks persistently will one day find an open door. Wow, wow. So good. So we're focusing on seeking and you'll discover. And I love how it says that every persistent seeker will discover what he longs for. That's so good. And in Luke 11, it says, so it is with your prayers. Ask and you'll receive. Seek and you'll discover. Knock on heaven's door and it will one day open for you. Every persistent person will get what he asks for. Every persistent seeker will discover what he needs. And everyone who knocks persistently will one day find an open door. And I love the difference between Matthew and Luke, because Luke is talking in terms of asking, seeking, and knocking in regards to our prayers, versus in Matthew, or it's talking about a gift. But the principle is still the same, whether you're going after a gift or whether you're going after your prayers being answered. It's still asking, seeking, and knocking. And then the key to all of it is your persistence. And as kids, that's one of the things, like one of the major characteristics of being childlike is that persistence. Like, I recall times of like going to the store and wanting something, a toy or a candy or something like that from my mom. And, I would persistently ask her until she said yes. Like it would take consistency and persistence before I got her to say yes to like buy me that thing. And it's like, that's one of the most childlike things, is to keep asking and seeking and knocking until we have what it is that we're after. Ooh, and that's such an invitation for us. And I love how in Luke it says, Every persistent seeker will discover what he needs, versus in Matthew, it says that he will discover what he longs for. So again, it gives us two different ways to go about it. Are we seeking the things that we need, or are we seeking the things that we long for? Like, it doesn't matter, because again, it's the same principles. And I love that, though, that we get to look at it in two different ways. So we are engaging God today in the seeking and discovery. Ooh. Whether it's something we long for or whether it's something we need. So let's settle in and just begin and see where He wants to take us today. All right. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So I just want to invite you to use your imagination right now. And I just want to invite you to see yourself dressed in dressed in exploration clothes, which means you have your hat on, you have your binoculars, you have a backpack on. You are ready to explore today. You even have your boots on. Ooh. Wow. And Jesus is standing next to you. Ooh. And He has His exploration gear, and He's ready to take you in and explore. Ooh. And standing before you both is a portal. And everybody's portal is gonna look different, and that's okay. Wow. Because we are stepping in by faith into another realm, a realm where we get to explore with Jesus. Wow. Whew. So for me, my portal looks white and shimmery, and then it has like some pretty colors of blue and purple in it, almost like galaxy-like, star-like colors. Wow. Whew. And as you and Jesus take each other's hand and you begin to walk towards that portal, hey, see yourself stepping in and through that portal by faith with Jesus right now. Wow. And as you have stepped through, into the spirit realm by faith. Take a moment and be present. Be aware of what you are noticing, of what's coming to you. Look around. What do you see? What are you hearing? What are you smelling? What are you tasting? What are you feeling? What thoughts are coming to you? Just take a moment and be present and aware. For me, I'm just in this kind of jungle-y forest type of place, and I'm kind of running around like a little kid in the candy store, and I'm like, ooh, what's this? And I'm like touching plants and different things and asking him questions already, like, what's this plant and what's this? And he's like, just come back for a moment. We'll go explore in a little bit. So it's like he's trying to rein me in a little bit because I'm really excited. And so I just want to encourage you right now to ask Jesus this question. What is it that you want me to seek after today? And just take a moment and listen and let him share that with you. And it might be something that you need from this realm or something you long for in regards to the realm that you are in right now with him. I do sense that he's gonna share one or the other, or maybe both. So just take a moment and let him share that with you. For me, he's just talking to me about childlike perspective. And he's just saying that's something that I need. That I need a childlike perspective. That things in the kingdom are simple. They're not complicated or complex, but they are simple. And so he's just talking to me of how I need that sense of exploration, and he knows that I love being out in nature and just resting in it and walking in it and being in it. And so that's why he's like, this is the perfect place for you to begin to discover that childlike perspective. Ooh. Because I get so excited, like when I'm out in nature, just looking at the clouds and going, oh, look at those beautiful colors, look at those clouds, like, oh, look at that tree. I just have that childlike awe and wonder when I'm out in nature. Ooh. And it's like, that's what I need, and that's what I'm getting from this place that he's brought me to today. Wow. And again, that's an invitation for all of us. That's what this whole series is him awakening us to our childlikeness, to that our childlike perspective, that things in the kingdom are simple. Ooh. Wow. They're not hard or complicated or complex. They're simple. Say this with me right now. Things in the kingdom are simple. They are simple. And now I just want to encourage you to ask Jesus this question. How do you want me to find this childlike perspective in my day, in my life? How do I recognize it? That's it right there. How do I recognize what I have been seeking? And just take a moment and listen. So for me, he's just sharing different moments with me. One of them is he was talking to me about the places throughout my life where I've had that persistence, that persistently seeking something, persistently going after something. One of them being trying to solve a problem or something at work and trying to come up with a solution, and I'm just persistent until I get a hold of that solution that is needed for that problem. And it's just and he was even saying in that it's not that you're trying to make it happen, but you have that that discovery in your heart as you're exploring different options of different things, to see what will work and what will fit. He was like, you're not trying to force it, but you are exploring and trying different options, if that makes sense. So he's like, when you're kind of in that state where you're exploring different options for solving a problem, that's when you're seeking, and that's where you'll find that childlike perspective of being persistent until you have the solution. And I'm like, wow, I never thought about it like that. And so that's just one example that he shared with me, and how that applies as well in different areas in my life as well, whether that's in prayer, where it's again, I am seeking him for that solution and for that truth. And it's I keep pressing in until I've explored and I've discovered what that is, and then I release it in prayer. So what he's saying to me and to all of us is, when we are persistently exploring different options for different things, that is when we will find what it is that we are looking for. Wow. Whoa. That is powerful. As we explore different options, we will find what we are looking for, not because we're trying to make it happen, but because but it's because we want to explore, because we want to try new things and different things until we lay our hands on what it is that we've been seeking for and longing for. So really, it's where we position our heart and our intention as we are seeking. Wow. So I want to just invite you to see yourself hugging Jesus. Ooh, wrapped up in his wonderful, loving, warm embrace. And just begin to thank him for what he shared with you. I just thank you, Jesus. I just thank you for sharing with us what a childlike perspective looks like. That is simple. That things in the kingdom are simple. They're not complicated or complex, but they are simple. And I thank you for sharing with us how to seek from you the things we need and the things that we long for in a childlike way of exploration and discovery. And I thank you that through our persistence, we will discover what we are after. And I thank you that it's in that discovery that we learn, that we grow, that we mature. Ooh. I thank you for your grace, empowering us to seek and to find in very simple ways in our life, through our lives, and throughout our day today. I thank you. Ooh, I thank you. I just thank you for your power, your grace empowering us. To walk in this childlike perspective. And just begin to come back to this moment. Ooh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh. So good. And I just love how there's a progression here as we ask the Father for what it is that we long for and what we need. And then he shares that with us. It then takes us into the next place where we begin to seek and find and understand and grow and mature in what it is that he has shared with us until we fully lay a hold of it, until we fully own it and possess it. Ooh. Wow. I just want to read something real quick from my journal that the Lord was sharing with me as I was meditating on this. And he shared with me that we seek to discover and understand what he has given to us, which is why we're always seeking and finding. Because seeking is a journey of discovery. It's where we learn and grow with Holy Spirit how to apply what we have been given. Ooh. So this is that stage where we get to play with the Lord when we are seeking. It's playtime. We get to keep trying different things until there's something that we lay a hold of that clicks with us, that we enjoy, that we're like, I got it. This is it right here. Wow. Whew. I love that. It's so good. Oh, we have a couple people on who comment today. Wow, wow, wow. So I love this. Linda says, for me, he took me straight up through the portal into a clean, fresh, sweet, smellingly heavenly place, seen above the treetops. Clean pine air. It's an invitation for me to actually go for a hike. Wow, I love that, Linda. I love where he took you today. And she also says, being persistent reminds me of when Jesus said to knock, seek, and ask. Then it will be given. So good. And then Jesse says, just what I needed to hear. So good. I often tend to overcomplicate things. And then he says, I love the simplicity of Christ. Pure love changes everything. Wow. Whew. Wow. I love that. That's so good. Pure love changes everything. Wow. That's powerful. All right, guys. I will see you next time. If you like this content, hit subscribe now and join me live Monday and Thursdays at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you want to go deeper, join me at patreon.com/awakenexplorers.